Hello everyone, this is Eve and I'm coming to you with Crybaby, a Ben drowned ex-reader. We're starting off with the chapter Hold Me Closer. We got quite a few chapters to go through. Not a lot, but it's good. Jeff, Ben, Toby, and I all spent a few hours together before they had to go back. So, any progress with Cassie? I asked. Yeah, we picked up her body yesterday, so tonight Slender's going to prepare the ceremony. He said you can come if you want, Jeff said. Really? That would be great. So is it happening tomorrow? I questioned. Yeah, tomorrow night. I'll come and get you in bed before the ceremony, he said. Thank you. This means more than you know, I said quietly, pulling him into a hug. He patted my back awkwardly. Why, want to watch another movie tonight? Ben asked, grabbing my arm. Ben, you do realize that we don't have to watch a movie every night. I sighed. Yeah, I know, but it's the only way you'll let me cuddle you, he mumbled. I facepalmed and rolled my eyes. You guys cuddle? Toby asked. Before I could say anything, Ben interrupted. Yeah, every night, and I spoon her while she sleeps too, he said, proudly glancing at Jeff. Who's the one who went on the date with her again? Oh, yeah, that's right, me, Jeff said, standing up. Ben stood up too, challenging Jeff. Boys, calm down. Neither of you are dateable, I said, stepping between them. What? Jeff laughed. Jeff, you're only happy about that because that means neither of you have a chance. I, on the other hand, Toby said, standing up and grabbing my hand, have all the chances possible. I can cook, clean, love to cuddle, look sociably acceptable at all times, and I have a completely free schedule, which means I have all the time in the world to love YN, he explained proudly. Toby, no offense, but I wouldn't date you either, I said, taking my hand out of his. He looked like he was about to cry and silently sat back down. Don't cry, I'm sorry, I love you, I really do, I couldn't date you, I said, quite quickly apologizing. It's okay, I get it, he sniffled. Aw, Toby, I yelled, flopping onto the couch next to him and hugging him. Jeff and Ben just stood there and watched us, their mouths agape. And that, my dear boys, is how to score brownie points, Toby said, standing up again. His tears were completely dry, and he had a proud smile plastered on his face. What? But I thought you were upset. Wait, did you trick me? I yelled, annoyed. Sorry, YM, but you should know I'm hella gay, Toby smiled. What the fuck is going on today? I muttered, confused. Oh, Slender is calling for us, Jeff. We have to head back, Toby announced, grabbing a hoodie from off the couch. Okay, sure, Jeff whispered for himself. Bye, Jeff. Bye, Toby. I love you, I yelled. Bye, Win. Love you too, Toby yelled back, waving. Jeff just lazily waved and followed Toby. So, YN about that movie, Ben said, grabbing my hand. Ben, you were honestly hopeless, I shook my head. Ben pulled me up the stairs and pushed me onto the bed and grabbed my TV remote. He flopped down next to me and wrapped an arm around me. I sighed and gave in, laying my head on his shoulder. He froze like a statue and didn't move for like a solid 30 seconds. You okay? I asked, sitting up. Lay back down, he commanded, not looking at me. What? He interrupted me again. Lay your head back down, he demanded again. I gave him a weird look, but I did what he asked. You really need to not be so weird about this, I whispered to myself. I'm not being weird, he said quickly. You totally are. I mean, why is it such a big deal? I questioned. Because you're actually cuddling back. That's a rare occurrence, he said. I guess, but you don't have to be so tense, I said. Can you pick a movie already? I groaned. Let's watch a scary movie, he suggested. All right, but pick a good one, I agreed. He clicked on Annabelle and set the remote down. Before the scary stuff even started happening, I found myself getting freaked out. I grabbed onto Ben like my life depended on it. I knew you were a wuss when it came to scary stuff, but nothing's even happened yet, he said, looking down at me. I know, I said, tears in my eyes. He smiled a bit and pulled me closer. It's alright, this is all part of the plan, and it's going better than expected, he whispered quietly to himself. What plan? I asked. Oh, hush, don't worry about it. You just keep holding on to me, he said, quietly stroking my hair. You're fucking Holy shit, that's her, I yelled, grabbing onto his shirt. He laughed a bit and pulled the blanket over my eyes. Maybe he is the one I'm looking for. Chapter game. After that terrifying experience, I wasn't looking forward to trying to sleep. I knew I was going to have nightmares all night, but I also had class tomorrow morning, which meant I can't be exhausted. I laid in bed, feeling Ben right behind me, and I guess knowing he's right there would help me sleep. I used to always climb in bed with my mom when I was scared, but since Ben is already with me, I don't really need my mom. I closed my eyes, trying to sleep. I found that since I couldn't actually physically feel or see Ben, I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd always face my mom, or she would have her hand on my back. Should I turn and face him? What's the worst that could happen? I slowly shifted and turned around. When I looked at Ben, he was fast asleep. He actually looks cute when he's asleep. He looks more peaceful. I smiled a bit and moved my hand onto his, then closed my eyes. Sleep quickly took over, and I fell asleep with a small smile on my face. I woke up feeling refreshed until I opened my eyes, and Ben was staring at me, a huge grin on his face. "What?" I asked. He glanced down at our hands, mine still holding his, and I rolled my eyes and took my hand away, making him frown. "Why'd you move your hand?" he asked, sitting up. "Because you were being weird about it," I said, sitting up and turning away from him. "No, I wasn't. I was just happy," he mumbled the last part. I felt a pang of guilt hearing him be so sad over me moving my hand away. I turned back around to face him and grabbed his hand, and he looked at me in surprise. His face went red. I leaned in until our noses touched, making him gulp. "Ben, do you honestly think you like me, or is this some kind of game for you?" I whispered. It's a bit of both," he said. "What's that supposed to mean?" I asked, backing away. "Oh, no, come back here, I'll explain." He grabbed the back of my head and inched my face closer. Our noses touched once again, and he began explaining. "Basically, it's a game because I'm having a lot of fun with you. More than I've had it with anyone else, ever. But it's not a game at the same time because I really do like you. And I haven't ever really felt the need to protect anyone like I do you. You know what I mean?" He stared straight into my eyes. "Yeah," I said, quietly nodding a bit. "So does that mean you feel the same way?" he asked. I still don't know. I do know that you aren't really just a friend anymore, but I still don't want to put a label on it," I said. "Can we still cuddle and stuff?" he questioned. I rolled my eyes and smiled, nodding. "I'm okay with that then," he said, quietly pulling away from me. I felt a bit upset by that. He didn't say anything. "One more question," he said, looking at me. "Shoot," I said. "Can I kiss you?" he asked, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. I felt my stomach do a few flips and my face go red. I stuttered, avoiding eye contact. "You're all red, so I'm assuming you like me, which means you'll say yes, right? It's fine if you say no, but don't expect me to be left alone for even a second tomorrow," he added. I snapped my head back in his direction and took a deep breath. I can't believe I'm doing this. I grabbed the collar of his shirt and smashed my lips onto his, and I felt him smile and wrap his hands around my waist, forcing me closer. He licked my lips, which made me break the kiss. "Oh, why'd you stop?" he pouted. "No tongue," I demanded. "But that's boring," he whined. "I don't care. Actually, I'm over it now. I'm going to sleep on the couch tonight," I announced, grabbing my pillow and standing up. "What? No, you're not," Ben said, grabbing my arm and yanking me back over to him. I tripped and fell directly on him, making me scramble to try and get up. "Oh, you know you don't," he said, wrapping both his arms around my waist to keep me on his lap. "Ben," I whined. "Let me go," I yelled. "Nope," he grinned. I wiggled around, trying to get out of his grip. "Keep squirming like that," he announced. I could hear the smirk in his voice. Instantly, my body stopped moving. "Good girl," he purred. "Oh, God, do not say that, and especially not like that," I said. "Why not?" he asked, frowning. "Because it's weird," I raised an eyebrow. "How's that weird?" he asked. "It just is, so don't do it," I said. "Kiss me again and I won't," he teased. "I am not kissing you again. Get over it. You suck at it anyways," I said, glaring. "I do not. You liked it and you just won't admit it," he scoffed. "Whatever, you're gross," I said. "Apparently that's what you like," he mumbled. "What?" I yelled, glaring at him. "Nothing, just talking about how beautiful you are," he said, smiling at me. You are hopeless," I muttered. "Why do you keep making fun of me if you like me so much?" Ben asked. "Because you're annoying," I yelled. "Again, that must be your type," he pointed out. "Can you just shut up and let me go?" I mumbled. "No can do. I still haven't gotten a kiss," he raised an eyebrow. I took a deep breath and turned around to face him. "Oh, what's this? Going to pay me?" he teased. "Oh, I am about to destroy you." I turned around to where I was straddling him and leaned down, brushing my lips against his. I gave my eyes the glossed-over look and put my hands on his cheeks. He started to breathe a bit heavy, telling me that this was working like a charm. I slowly leaned in and gently placed a kiss on his lips. He again put his arms around me and deepened it, and I entangled one of my hands in his hair and pulled a bit. This time, I licked his lips. He quickly obliged, and I let my tongue into his mouth. Only before I could do so, I split the kiss and pulled away from him. We were both breathing heavily, and he looked like he was about to faint. "Oh my God," he announced. "Ew," I said, giving him a weird look. "What? I just made out with a total babe. What did you think was going to happen?" he asked. I'm going downstairs," I muttered, standing up. "I'm going to use the computer. Don't come in here," he said, winking at me. "No, thank you, and clear the search history when you're done. I do not want to see what kind of messed up shit you're into." That is the end of those chapters. These are weird. I know they always make Ben all pervy and stuff, and I'm like, ah. I guess I'm thinking ick. Ugh. Anyways, the chapter after that one's called Jealousy. Let me know what you guys thought about that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!